Let's talk to a farmer, Ollie Field, who's based in Sussex. He's coming to the demo today in London. Metropolitan Police has issued a statement, or issued a warning, shall we say, on Sunday afternoon, saying if you come to London in a tractor without previously clearing that with the Metropolitan Police as a specifically allowed person to come in with a vehicle, you will be arrested. Ollie, very good morning to you.
Morning, Mike.
Good to talk to you. I don't know, you're obviously...
Great show, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much
indeed. By the way, and we listen to it avidly in the farm. We've always got it on in the tractor.
Well, I'm very...
And you're the only show, can I just point out, the only show that actually makes sense.
Yeah, well, we do try to make sense. An awful lot of the people that listen to us make an awful lot of sense as well. So I'm delighted that you're part of it. I must send you a bumper sticker to stick on the back of your tractor, so that when you do drive it around, people can know that you're part of the whole family of common sense. I don't know whether you are coming to the rally today. Are you bringing your vehicle? Are you bringing a tractor?
No, I'm not bringing a tractor. We organised the last one. With a group of us from Say British Farming. We've done the mass tractor rally. I think it was great success. We've done two of them, actually. Today, there will be some machinery there, exactly that. But we've got a couple of, like a combine harvester, forage harvester, and a couple of bits that the chap, Ollie Harrison, who's organised it, has gone and cleared with the Met Police, just to emphasise the sheer cost and scale of this machinery that we need to provide food for the country.
Right. I mean, it is ridiculous, though, is it not, that we've come to a point where the Metropolitan Police have to say we're going to arrest people who come in tractors. I mean, they don't need to do that. Surely they could be a little bit more friendly, a little bit more welcoming. It's not as if, I mean, we're looking at the last one there where there was an awful lot of tractors in Whitehall, but it wasn't exactly, like you were tearing up the place or, spraying what they spray in France over the public buildings.
No, that's it, Mike. I mean, we had a lot of support from the police last time. When they saw the sheer scale of them, it's quite emotional. It's quite moving, actually, to see it all. And the police were fantastic support. They loved it. It brings the question, government or dictatorship. I mean, I don't know at the moment what the hell's going on, but it definitely feels like the latter. Yeah, I have to say.
Well, you must feel slightly aggrieved when you see that the government can find £18 billion and possibly more than that to give away to the Chagos Islands, and they can find a couple of billion to throw at Ukraine without even thinking about it, and yet they seem to think that taking £500 million off you guys is going to save the planet.
Yeah, Mike, absolutely right. I mean, it's red raw in the farm world at the moment. There's two things, really. I think we've got the food security issue.
Yes.
That the government has no plan for. And we're just basically announcing that we have got to be prepared for war. Well, where's the government plan for that?
Yeah, right.
Well, where's the food going to come from,
Well, exactly
and
right.
secondly, is the tax. Food is vital, isn't it? Everyone eats.
Well, I mean, here's the difference between us and the United States, right? Today, or late last night, Donald Trump said this to the great farmers of the United States: get ready to start making a lot of agricultural product to be sold inside of the United States because tariffs are going to go on external products on April the 2nd. So he's actually encouraging farmers to grow more, to sell more. We, on the other hand, are telling farmers, shut down your farm, we're going to buy food from somewhere else.
Well, Mike, this is what I fear they want. They want a kind of American trade deal where we will be sort of subjected to buying this sort of cheap, mass-produced food from the United States. I do feel that, and pay massive tariffs for it. Who knows what the future holds? I mean, it changes every hour at the moment with this government. But I think that's the general plan. It's to sort of rewild the UK and then and rely on sort of food from overseas. I mean, when we can do it here. Look at these guys in London, over the last few weeks. Look at what we're up to, and I think I'm really proud of my industry, and I think we're really good at it.
Well, you are, and I mean, one of the great things about this country is that we do have a great variety of food. We do have a wonderful, homegrown scenario going on. Why would you want to change it? I just don't understand it. And it comes down to, I think, ideology. It comes down to Rachel Reeves hates farmers. Steve Reed hates farmers. Keir Starmer doesn't understand the countryside. None of them do. They're all these kind of metropolitan liberal elite types who just don't. I mean, they get a nosebleed if they go outside the M25.
Oh my God, that's a good one like that. Yeah, I think you're right. And we've invited MPs to farms. to try and show them hands-on what and the distance between the rural life and the urban life is bigger than ever. Despite Clarkson's Farm and Country File and all the things we watch on telly, and there has been a general increase in interest in agriculture, but there's still that massive divide. We are insignificant. Yet Rachel Reeves, Keir Starmer will sit down every evening, I presume, and have food around the table, and we have an abundance of it in the supermarkets. Every time we go, there's shelves full of it. You know, what if there isn't?
Yeah, right. I know, I haven't thought about it. But when you see what they've done with energy, and they've sort of outsourced that on the basis that it's greener to buy in gas from overseas than it is to make your own, and it's greener to somehow ship wood from Canada before you actually burn your own. I mean, it's insane. It's completely
Mike,
insane.
I'm pleased you brought that up. Drax Power Station is absolutely absurd on so many levels. You know, and then we're going to import food from Australia, potentially. We're going to a bit of an event on Friday, actually, in London, to oppose the Australian meat trade deal. Again, you know, we're having this influx of imported food when we produce enough here as it is. You know, we know we're not self-sufficient, but we are. I don't know what the figures are. I don't even know how they work it out. I think they say we're 60 to 70% efficient here in the UK on certain aspects of our food production system. But to keep importing this stuff is not the answer. Environmentally, for one.
Exactly right. Listen,
it's just, you know, the frustrations there.
I know. I can see it, and it's really, really frustrating for a lot of people as well who support you, myself included. But Ollie, listen, good luck today. Make as much noise as you can, and let's see what we can do to turn these absolute wallies around. Ollie Field, there, farmer based in Sussex, who's coming to the demo today. Let's just remind ourselves of how noisy the farmers can be. Here's a clip from Ian Collins.
William, good to have you with us. I know it's busy down there. You've moved to a place where you can hear us and we can hear you. Just give us a sense of the atmosphere and what's happening there today.
The solution to this, we can answer, and we have asked for a meeting with the Chancellor. All the organisations involved today have requested a meeting with Chancellor Reeves. And if she's willing to meet us and listen...
Listen, we're gonna try and get
them well and good, but if not, then we have other plans going forward.
Listen, William, we are gonna try and get you, because in the spirit of protest, obviously there's a lot of animated farmers in trucks and tractors.
I mean, apparently that's now an arrestable offence to play the horn, if you like, on a tractor. I mean, what's the problem with the police? Why do they want to start arresting farmers, for heaven's sake? You know, they make the food that you're eating. You know, the vegan sausage roll, even, that you're eating in the Metropolitan Police. I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it?